What's up, guys? Ruppy here. I know those of you who are not used to this, well, who haven't seen me on my main channel, probably have never seen my face, so here you go. On a more serious note, this is an update video. I've certainly done plenty of these over on my main channel. Speaking of which, this is mostly going to pertain to the fact that there hasn't been any content on this channel for quite some time now. To tell you the truth, I already explained the reason why in an update video I just did for my main channel, so there should be a annotation popping up right now that'll take you over to that video, so if you want to go see why on earth this channel kind of halted in updates, it's the same reason my Let's Play channel, Rupdat, also paused in updates for a while. So I'm going to save you guys a little bit of time and just give you the video to go watch that, so you can go ahead and get an understanding of, well, what happened. So I'm not repeating myself. It just saves me time because I want to try to keep this video a little shorter compared to that one. What I did not get into in that video, however, I did officially introduce this channel to those over on my main channel who have yet to know that this channel does exist, as my phone goes off. Don't know if you guys heard that. But anyway, I introduced those guys to this channel. I've linked them over to this one, so now this channel is really no secret anymore. Not that I was trying to keep a secret in the first place. I had a much grander plan, I guess, to try and reveal this channel to the world, and it didn't necessarily work out that way because of time, as always. So, beyond the fact that, sorry for the cut there, anyway, beyond the fact that I already explained a lot of the stuff in that video, what I didn't really get to there was some stuff that pertained particularly to this channel. So, because that was mostly focused on just a blanket reasoning, and then that channel's content. As far as PokeRup is concerned, you guys might be aware that I have cut off my video uploads for the Grand Pokemon League, which was the draft format league that was hosted by the Ion Game Corner and the Ion Pokemon Ion Pokemon League that they run. I decided I'm not going to upload the rest of those videos because I'm having enough trouble as it is trying to find time to work on stuff. I'm trying to force a hole in my work schedule where I can have more free time to be able to create more content, but those videos are long since obsolete as far, well, they're way behind. So I'm just going to give you guys the rundown of what happened for the rest of that season. We finished the regular season, my Olivine Beacons did, at 9-1, which is pretty good for my first official draft format league, not going to lie. Even if it operated under a completely different set of rules than the GBA, the UCL, NPA, etc. We went 9-1, best record in the league, easily won our conference, got a first round bye in the playoffs as a result. And then the Cerulean Celebes, the team you might recall that I faced in my last video I did upload for the GPL, and scored a 2-0 victory over due to a misclick on my opponent's end. They ended up beating us 3-0 in the semifinals and knocking us out of the playoffs. So despite having the best record in the league, we did not win the championship. And, I mean, I'm not going to suddenly go all narcissistic and complain about it because I feel I should have won. Because that's just not me. I was simply outplayed that game, end of story. And congratulations to Zero and the Palatown Heroes for being the ones who did win. I'm content just because I had a very good season for my first actual draft format experience. Members of my team pretty much swept most of the postseason awards. I am a bit miffed that Victini did not get voted to the All-Star team, though I do understand the logic behind it, even if the logic is very flawed, and I don't even know if the game that All-Star team is supposed to be taking part in is even going to happen now. I mean, I haven't heard anything about it, so... But yeah, that was the spring season for the Grand Pokemon League. There are plans for, I believe, a fall or winter season as well to follow it, with potentially some new teams. We'll see how that plays out. My Olivine Vegans will definitely be coming back, and we will rebuild. As far as content for this channel is concerned going forward, I do have some plans. First off, as I mentioned in my main channel's update video, the one that preceded this one and has all the explanation, PAX West is coming up at the beginning of September, and again, it's still a little too early for me to really spoil anything, but I am going to be taking a grander role in some of the happenings of PAX. But to celebrate the fact that PAX West is coming up, all throughout the month of August, I am planning on dusting off my Versus recorder from Oris, and even though they're all going to be post-commentated battle replays, because obviously I didn't have my capture card then, and it's not like I could bring my laptop into the Washington State Convention Center and record anyway, right on the spot. Granted, also that my opponent would be right in front of me, so that would be very awkward, and would also give away my moves. I've looked through my Versus recorder. I have I think all but one of my games from when I challenged the PAX Pokemon League last year at PAX Prime 2015 saved. So I was going to post-commentate over those to chronicle my journey through the PAX Pokemon League, my first experience with it, to try and build up hype for the PAX Pokemon League for PAX West this year. I am going to reveal that I am taking part in the PAX Pokemon League this year as a gym leader, but the specifics are going to be left under wraps for the time being until my leader reveal goes up. So I'm going to keep quiet on that for now. So yeah, all throughout the month of August, I do have planned on recording the battle replays and uploading them to this channel to chronicle my journey. Also, something that is going to be coming to this channel is another draft format league. Now, along with the Grand Pokemon League and how the uploads for that kind of end up falling by the wayside, thanks work. There was another draft format league I also joined during that time span, but that one fell apart really quickly because I got forfeit wins my first 2 weeks because my opponents dropped out of the league. Lost my third week game because, I was outplayed, but it's also kind of hard to focus on a game when you just wake up at midnight and remember you have a Pokemon game to play and then go play that, but I'm not going to make any real excuses on that. That was my fault for scheduling a game that late in the first place and not trying to take a nap beforehand. Although work could have played a factor in that too. I honestly don't remember at this point. I was way back. And then I ended up dropping that league myself, as much as I really hated to do so, because, again, work slaughtering my damn free time. I am going to try to make one more attempt at it, though. Another draft format league. It is the... Let me double check the name on this, make sure I'm getting it right. This draft format league is known as the Pokemon Trainer Grand Tournament, or the PTGT for short. And let me make sure that's working, because while I'm recording this, I'm also uploading the update video that I previously pointed out. So it'll be up by the time I'm done recording this, by the looks of things. So easy to edit this and link it up, etc. But the PTGT, we held our draft this past weekend. The way, if we're going to upload them to YouTube, which I certainly plan on, this is going to work is we were told to put team builder videos up on Sunday and then the actual game up on Monday, which seems simple enough for me to be able to stick to, so I think I can definitely make that work. Shut up, phone. My first game is going to be this week. I'm still trying to work out a time with my opponent for that, but I will discuss more details about that in the draft analysis video I plan on doing for my PTGT team. But the fact that, is going to come at some point this week, maybe tomorrow if I can get it together fast enough. I'm not entirely sure yet. Still trying to work out the kinks of this whole thing to try to see how I want to distribute everything with the free time I'm trying to force into my busy life. Because honestly, I need free time. I'm just getting way too exhausted just from work all the time. It's not a good way to live. There's some good advice for anybody watching. But yeah, I'll have the PTGT coming up, and at some point, I also want to make an attempt to try and do more recordings for my Ion Pokemon League games as we proceed forward. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to get those up. I'm going to try to see if I can get those on some kind of schedule as well. But I mean, I also can't guarantee when I'm actually going to play the games, and obviously find time to get them edited and stuff. So, that's definitely a thing. But that's pretty much the plan going forward for this channel to try and get it back up and running. My PAX Prime battles from last year for the PAX Pokemon League to try to build up hype for the beginning of September when PAX West rolls around, and the PAX Pokemon League for participation for that one. My PTGT games will be uploaded weekly. Simple enough to stick to. I'm going to see what I can do with Ion Pokemon League games to try and get more use out of my 3DS capture card, and maybe try to bring some more attention to the league as well. At some point along the line, I'm hoping very soon, but it depends on how everything falls into place. I also want to start trying to maybe just take some actual Wi-Fi battles and get them up on this channel. I know I'm definitely much smaller tier. Maybe some of this stuff will help bring some exposure to this channel, and I can get those Wi-Fi battles to be able to provide even more content for you guys. But I want to be able to start doing just some regular plain old Wi-Fi battles. Maybe I can see if I can start trying to live stream for Wi-Fi battles, though I also want to try and see if I can set aside time to live stream normal content as well, like maybe just play a game or two just that's not Pokemon related for my main channel. I do have a Twitch set up. Still trying to work out the kinks of, well, I guess shake off the stream nerves, I guess, and actually give it a go. Even though I know there's a good chance that a lot of people might not go to it at first. We'll see what happens. But the for sure plans are what I have laid out. PTGT, my PAX Pokemon League battles from last year, and somehow I'm going to work in some Ion Pokemon League content as well. So that's the update video for this channel. Again, if you did not check out my video for my main/Let's Play channel, that's got all the real information on what exactly happened with this channel and why it kind of fell by the wayside, because it's the same exact reason. It's just I wanted to make this one to dedicate exclusively to the Pokemon related content that this channel provides as compared to my main channel, just so I'm not trying to clutter it all into one video. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and hopefully understanding as well. I have been Ruppy, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.